Hi guys, Kirk and Carl here with Kirk Giordano Plastering. Today, I just want to show you something, guys. I did a video 2 days ago and I had a bunch of response. It was overlapping of the wire. How much overlap should you do? And I was showing that in the field, I show the studs. And this is called in the field between the studs. So I said in the field between the studs, we'd generally put a staple in there because the wire can come out too far, and then when we scratch and brown, the wire will show. So we have to put a staple to push it down because 2 layers of paper, or I'm sorry, 2 layers of wire, especially the wire I use, deep furred, will be thick. So I had one response by a fella named Mark Fowler. Now, anybody in the stucco industry knows Mark Fowler. He wrote a couple books on plastering. He's been an expert witness all over the country for people who screw up stucco, things of that nature, expert witness. And of course he worked for that magazine Walls and Ceilings for like 10 years as the vice president. I think now he took Norma Fox's position at SMA. And what is SMA? It's another magazine, Stucco Manufacturing Association. So Mark, I was showing this and he responded. He says, yeah, Kirk, you know, in the field today, I've noticed, because he does an expert witness, and he says that today some people are saying, well, when you put it in the field, it leads to leaks. And I thought, I like that. If you take all of the questions, you go on Google and you Google stuff, almost every question will have a contradiction. What does that mean? That means like some people will say don't use staples, and some people will say use staples. So there's always contradictions, such as if you put staples in the field. 30 years ago, 25 years ago, we were doing a house in Tiburon, big 6,000 square foot house, and we missed some of the studs because we placed them in the field. I'm gonna show you something right here. These staples here were in the field to hold the wire because it was thick. So are these right here, and so are these. Come on over here, Carl. Let me find one that I don't have. Okay, on this wall, I pretty much just hit every stud. Right here, for example, there's 2 that are in the field, and usually here's where my wire is crisscrossing, so I'll tap these guys down. This is what we had to do about 25 years ago. You tap it down and that secures that it doesn't loosen up, or it keeps the wire tight, and it actually adds the strength. You have to have a certain amount of staples per stud. 7/8 of my leg of the staple should be in these studs here. I don't have this opportunity all the time, guys, because most of the houses we do, they'll have sheetrock and insulation. Here they don't yet because of the special circumstance. But I'm going to take you around here. Okay, right here. There are, at the gables where I was showing how I was just stapling off to prove a point. By the way, this description, in the description I'll have that video that I just posted like 2 days ago. Say for example, right here. Let me go around these guys right here. Okay, those are staples that have punctured, and these are through the field. This is what we did, say, even 25 years ago on a big job in Tiburon, 6,000 square foot house. We had some penetrations, and all we did was we bent down the staple on the inside. Why? Because at that time the inspector said, guys, you got a couple missed studs and you have some penetrations. In order to achieve what we want, maximum strength for the stucco, bend those down. So I bent these down. So I'm answering my buddy Mark's question as far as you bent those down. That's what we do. This is a perfect opportunity for me to show this kind of stuff because normally the sheetrock's up. They'll put insulation, sheetrock. We don't have the opportunity to show this kind of stuff, what we do inside. And pretty good on all these studs here. I'm actually amazed at myself. I was stapling all this off. I didn't expect, and I rarely hit every stud right on the money. That's what we try to do, but to do it perfectly every time, it's almost impossible. Anyway, Mark is, now he is the editing director of SMA magazine. That is, I think it was Norma Fox's job back in '57. That's how long that magazine has been out. I know that because I was born in '59. So anyway, he's got a tough job to fill her shoes because editing director of a major magazine. And what does SMA stand for? Stucco Manufacturing Association. So that's a good magazine. Hopefully they'll feature us in that. But anyway, he's got big shoes to fill with that particular magazine. They would have hired me because you got to have a lot of time in, but they found out I was illiterate. Kidding. Okay, let me show you what we're doing here today anyway. I just thought when folks, you guys have any questions, email me, and I will do a video if I can to answer that question. This one's because Mark posted it and said, hey, you know what, Kirk, I was a witness, and they said you shouldn't do this and that. You go online, guys, everything contradicts everything. There's so much information. Anyway, come out here just for a sec, Carl. All right, guys, this is what we're basically doing. We're doing the scratch and brown, and no, we show every job we do. We show maybe 10% of the jobs we do because it's getting dark, and I wanted to prove a point inside here, and we're just finishing up this garage with scratch, brown, and the dash finish. Anyway, guys, that was for Mark to answer that question. And answer anybody, you guys, any opinions, questions about anything, ask me. And if I can do a video to prove a point, I will. Does my point always meet everybody's standard? No, there's always a little bit of fluctuation in my opinions and other people's opinion. That's what life's about. Anyway, my name is Kirk. I'm with Kirk Giordano Plastering. We thank you for watching, and as usual, we'll see you guys on the next one. Once again, folks, we thank you for watching, and I really enjoy all your comments.
If you guys like this video, please click the like button down below, and also if you enjoy what we do, subscribe to our channel so we can keep making these videos for you.
My name is Kirk.
And Jay.
We thank you for watching, and from the entire Giordano family, we'll see you on the next one.